winners in this title shit too, right?
Shit. That's man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This dude he's losing his fucking mind. Like, for real. He says he's naming another album. He's going to out another album this year. Calling it, he's naming it after some video game system. I forget which one. Oh, the fuck?
You could name it PlayStation 4?
Yeah, like, what are you doing, man? You use a mixtape?
Xbox 360?
This mixtape's got Alabama?
Atari?
Like, what are you doing? Like, that's stupid.
That's funny. Man, but, you know what's... No, actually, that's a perfect segue. You know what's stupid? Just hyping the Oscars. Okay, first off...
Get it.
Let's talk about all the racist controversy.
Dude,
all right.
It's kind of nuts.
It is nuts. And let me tell you why.
I think Chris Rock handled it great, though.
I do too.
Chris Rock was great.
Chris Rock was very funny. There was some weird, awkward moments in that situation.
They were meant to be.
Except for the Stacey Dash thing, which I think was not meant to be as awkward. That was very strange to me. But I will say this. The whole controversy in the first place was kind of messed up because, well, it sucked that not everybody was represented. And I think that's a flaw in the Oscars itself. It's not really a flaw.
I think it's been in the flaw in the Oscars for
yeah, it's a flaw. It's a flaw in the Oscar because like everyone should be represented and all that stuff, whatever. But
yeah,
there was an African American nominee, The Weeknd.
That's what I said too. I said that to him. I said it too, and I was just like,
and everyone.
Is The Weeknd not black?
It was so awkward for me. Because every time they kept saying there was no black nominees, I was like, is The Weeknd just sitting there like with his thumb in his ass? Like, what do I do? Like, I
think they were specifically talking about acting, though. Like, I think that was the thing.
I mean, I think that there was more.
And by they, I mean the media.
Sure. I know. I was like, Spike Lee got into it. Every time Spike Lee gets something.
But the funniest part about this whole thing is Spike Lee got like a Lifetime Achievement Award or something.
He did. He did.
Like, what the fuck?
And he got that Lifetime Achievement and then straight up said, fuck the Oscars.
Yeah. I mean, he pulled what is it, Pearl Jam at the Grammys. They said, I don't know why we're getting this Best New Artist Award. We've been playing music for like 20 years.
Yeah.
You know how many Pearl Jam Grammys they got after that?
None.
None. So.
Well, okay, so like then all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, they had the Oscars anyway because, controversy is not going to stop the Oscars because they make millions and millions of dollars off that shit.
It's true.
So, they hire Chris Rock not because of the controversy, but because he's awesome.
Yeah. And
he addresses it, and it's funny, and it's great because he puts it out there in the open. But then...
I'm glad he did, though.
I'm super glad he did. I'm glad he addressed it because...
He didn't get fucking, was it strong arms and not, like, they were like, oh, you motherfucker, you don't do this.
Well, and he even made fun of that, too. He was like, while the black people who were not working, you gotta complain about the guys who were working, whatever. Like, he was making jokes and shit like it, whatever, and it was really funny. But then it was like... It was the theme of the whole Oscars. Like I wanted to it be one and done. Like okay, we addressed it. It sucks, but we can laugh about it and whatever. Because like in the end, it's about the art. It's not about the color of their skin. It's about the art. Like
it's true.
I mean, I think every actor had the opportunity to become a nominee for an Oscar. But like. What the fuck, if 5 people out of the hundreds of people that have acted in that time just so happen to be white, that's not fair to be like, fuck y'all, you didn't put any black people.
I mean, that's true. I mean, there is definitely some snubs,
Oh,
but I mean,
dude,
hardcore snubs.
I definitely say the snubs.
Like Michael Jordan got snubbed, bro. Like that dude went in.
He went in?
He transformed his whole fucking body to do that role. That's some crazy shit.
MBJ, my boy.
I
love that dude. I love that
guy
dude.
a lot.
I didn't get to see. I haven't seen Creed yet. I want to. So
dude, it's so good.
You know what's funny is everyone. Speaking of snubs, everyone thought that Sylvester Stallone was going to get it because of the role he was playing. But he got. Well, I wouldn't say it's a snub.
Got Oscar, didn't
No.
He got Best Supporting.
No, he did not.
Who got Best Supporting?
So,
Oh, that dude from Birds of Spies.
Yeah.
But Stallone got the Golden Globe.
So he got something. But like everybody expected him to get it because of the role he played, but like I guess he got snubbed. And luckily, the person who didn't get snubbed,
6 nominations deep, bro.
Leo.
My dude Leo finally got it.
That was like, I think everybody let out a sigh of relief after that.
Thank fucking God. Like, really, dude?
Bro,
did you see him? He jumped up, too. He was like, he read.
No hesitation.
No, yep, I got it.
Bro has been, and he'd been practicing his speech for 20 years. Bro had his speech on point.
His speech was on point. And they let him talk as long as he wanted.
Exactly.
They did not put the music on.
Everyone who's listening right now, did you hear music after his speech? No. You know why? Because the motherfucker deserved it. And he went
animal
on
guts. Real animal guts.
He went on longer than everybody else did, but not even the producers could stop him from speaking, because who the fuck wants to stop somebody who is promoting change and promoting, like, you know, whatever?
I mean, a lot of people actually, that should happen like twice, I think, during that show.
Well, yeah, but like, you can't do it to Leo.
You can't do it to Leo. I mean, but that was the thing though, is like Leo has been nominated like 6 times for that particular award.
Did you see?
Like, come on, man. Like,
did you see his video? His first one was eating Gilbert Grape when he was a kid, right?
Yeah. He's
cool.
like 13.
He's been waiting.
I'm glad Brie Larson won too.
Oh yeah, me too.
Dude, did you see Room?
I want to see.
Finally?
Well, I want to have a Brie Larson, but I want to say this. Did you see the video of Leo when he was getting his Oscar engraved?
No.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. He's straight up waiting. He's like,
real?
Oh.
They get it engraved afterwards? I didn't know that.
Yeah, okay, so used to they would mail you the thing after they engrave it, but now they like give you the award.
You walk backstage and they engrave it?
You know, you watch the after party, they engrave it. And they engrave it there. Okay, so anyway, he hands him the award, they're engraving it, and he says, so do y'all do this every time? And like the people that were doing it thought he was joking, right? They were like, whatever, like, and he says, I wouldn't know. Because he never won one. He straight up like says it in front of everybody, like, I wouldn't know what you do because I've never won a fucking Oscar. Oh, it was hilarious.
My dude's Leo.
Leo does not give no fucks. He does not give. I double negative, but I swear that dude does not give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck at all. And I mean, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we DVR'd the Oscars, right? We went out to food because who wants to watch commercials?
Nope.
Come on. So we went and my DVR. You know what it did? It only recorded to the allotted amount of the time the Oscars was supposed to be on TV. 3 hours. The Oscars ran late.
No, the same thing happened to us.
Really? You had to watch online?
I went to a party that DVR'd it, and we didn't see 6 nominations.
Yeah, that's what happened to us. I was like pissed too, because the next one up was Leo. We only missed like 3 or 4, and it was like, what the fuck? Me and Meg were both like, no. Like, luckily the TV is smart. TV got YouTube on it, so the shit was on YouTube already. So yeah. But congrats to fucking Leo. Finally, I mean, dude had to eat animal guts to get it, and dude's a vegetarian, so.
Is he?
I think so. He's all about the planet and whatnot, so
he is about the planet.
I wouldn't expect him not to be.
You know how I learned he's about the planet? Because of his Oscar speech.
Yeah, I mean, the dude,
he led the planet.
Climate change is real and whatnot. You know,
I admire that.
It's true though.
I admire that. Like,
after 6 award nominations, and that's what he chooses to say. Dude's about that life, so.
Dude, I mean, I've dreamed of that speech, you know, for a long time.
Of course.
And it's like, it's to dedicate your speech to something.
You're talking about Leo's speech.
I dreamed of Leo's speech for a long time. And you know, to dedicate it, it's an admirable thing.
I mean, yeah, I mean, what would you do? If I won one? What would you dedicate to?
I probably
say you won it individually, not with me, not as a team.
If I won the award, I would dedicate it to.
This would be for best actor.
Ooh.
Say you won best actor.
Like the Academy. I like to think. No, honestly, like, I'm still working on my speech because it's coming. I'll be able to say something. But I would dedicate it to the people who have helped me along the way. Like my mom. I would definitely say it.
If I didn't get a shout out, I'd be pissed.
I'd be like, oh, this one goes out to my boy Pat. I'd be like, this goes out to yeah boy.
And I would understand.
Pat artist.
No, you didn't have to say that. I would understand.
I can just say your boy. Mm-hmm. This goes out to.
We be at the same table.
Yeah boy.
We be at the same table. That's okay.
I know by the time that I get nominated for an Oscar, I know you're gonna be at the table.
Gotta be.
Because if
I'll be your date.
We've already talked about this. If one of us makes it, the other one's coming.
Oh yeah.
No possible way that like we're gonna leave the other one behind.
Get on the gravy
because luckily we're taking two different paths. It'd be a little bit harder if we were taking.
We were smart. We took two different bets.
We did. We did.
We was like, oh well, this 50-50, this 50-50. All right, we gonna try to get a hundo.
We gonna get a hundo real quick. Because that's the weird thing about the industry. If you dealing with friends who are doing the same thing you are.
It's weird. It gets kind of weird when you get personal with it too.
Yeah.
But I feel like me and you we've been doing shit, like even since school, it's been always group projects. It's always been like, oh, what are you gonna do for this project? Because I'm gonna do this part.
Yeah. That's
been our whole bit. Even with skating, I mean, it's been like, yo, I'm gonna try to get this trick because I know you can do this trick.
Yeah.
And then our session will be dope. So.
Session will be dope. And that brings us to like the projects not being done until they're done.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. So, you have something to say about this?
Well, we're both really busy. We're working on all this different stuff,
good,
and there's always stuff in the works. There's always stuff happening,
Yeah.
And unlike other industries, unlike whatever you're comfortable, whatever
your industry.
In the film industry, nothing will happen unless it's already happened, and that's a weird statement to say, but honestly, people here are all talk.
Oh yeah,
all talk.
I mean, that's what it is.
I mean, it's literally like, man, you could say, I have this idea, I want to do this, I want to work with you, whatever, that's great, but how's it going to happen?
Legit though, when it comes to this type of stuff, like until I'm signing paperwork on the first day,
got the paycheck,
not even paycheck, like until I'm there, until I sign that W-9 or whatever the fuck it is, and I'm not doing a damn thing until I sign that shit. That's when it's real. Okay, like that's when like I sign my name at the end. I'm like, all right, now what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Nothing before that. I'm not doing a single thing before that. Because I mean, legally, no one has to pay you until you do start paperwork.
Yeah.
No one, and you are literally doing whatever you do before that on your own accord. If you get hurt, that's on you.
If you do a bunch of work and you get dropped, that's on you.
That's on you. That's your own shit. So
that's your fault for not being a smart business person.
Make sure you got your fucking paperwork in line. For real. What's up, my dudes? Well, what else do you want to do with this?
Well, I just want to say, like other industries know that, like, let's just say you're a teacher, you're going to go into the job, you're going to teach kids, and then you're going to leave, and you get your set hours, you get your set whatever. But, like...
Underappreciated job.
It is underappreciated. But as far as film goes, like, there are so many working parts that are involved in making a film or making a TV show or making a documentary or making a play or anything like that, that like the idea is great to say, hey, I want you to be a part of this, but it never means anything. It's like right now, I was offered, and I just told this Pat recently, I was offered the lead role in a romantic comedy in a feature.
Guess what, my dude took it.
I took it. And your boy gonna be real good in it.
Oh, alright.
And excited. I'm excited. Very excited.
You're excited.
But this is why I'm like I don't want to get too excited because I know that there's a chance something's gonna go wrong. Something, whatever. Like you can't work yourself up. You have to keep your wits at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it comes down to it, it's not done until it's done. And that's the fair case about it. And like honestly, it's like I didn't know I was getting paid for it until I asked.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's so crazy. It's so
weird.
crazy. It's like people ask you to work, and I think that people take this job, like our jobs, for granted. Like, hey, you know how to do this. Could you do it for me? You know how to do heart surgery. Could you perform heart surgery on me? No. Can you pay me, my dude? Can you pay me to do heart surgery on you? Okay, if you can, then I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. I know it's not as important if you die.
But we all trying to live though.
We all trying to live. It's like this is what me and Pat decided to do with our lives. We decided to tell stories. We decided to be filmmakers, and that's what we're doing. And I mean, I think filmmaking is a very important part of our culture.
Yeah.
Because it's a huge art form. It's what we use to relate to people.
I mean, it's legit though. Like the only thing that's really profitable in recessions and depressions or whatever is movies, which is kind of weird. People like to escape that shit.
Yeah, you gotta escape the reality.
I mean, that goes kind of back to our VR shit, but movies has been around for a hot minute, solid long time. So, but that's what we wanted to do. I mean, that's what we do.